Good evening, good people. This is RustyMoney here on PlayStation Network and RustyMoney Gaming on YouTube. We're here on No Man's Land on a farm that I created, somewhat resemblance of my grandpa's farm in Calhoun County, Iowa, many years ago. So we're gonna mess around here for a little bit. That's what we're gonna do. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Dumas, hey, I'm going to stream this for a little bit, and then we'll play if you're interested in playing yet. My wife's gone, so I'll stream this for a little bit, and we'll play if you want to play multiplayer. Sherwood, welcome to the stream, my friend. We're here on Rusty Money's Grandpa's Farm on No Man's Land. Alright, Wisconsin. We'll see you in a little bit then. I'm going to stream for a little while here. Give a chance for everybody to see the farm here. So I'll show you all the farm here as soon as... See if we get a couple more people in here. I'm also going to drop the money down. Excuse me, I'm going to drop my money down after I get these fields prepped a little bit. I have equipment that we're starting with, and I have buildings and animal pens and sell points and the whole 9 yards. The only thing that I'm going to work to get is the biogas plant and the slurry yard. Everything else I already have laid down. But I'm going to make myself work for the biogas plant and slurry yard. It's Mother's Day in England. Wow. Welcome to the stream, my friends. I worked all afternoon on getting this set up here. Ah, Bruce, welcome. Alright, we'll wait here just a couple more minutes and I'll show you all the overhead view. See if we get anybody else in here. So we'll wait just a couple more minutes and I'll show you the overhead view of the farm. And I'll show you what equipment we have. We have pretty much everything we need, but all small equipment. And my tractor that has the most horsepower is the tractor I'm driving right now, which is 52 horsepower. That's all I have for right now. We'll go over here and get some more manure. I haven't got myself any livestock yet either. We're gonna get just a few things here in just a few minutes. We'll wait here just about another minute or so and see if anybody else shows up, and I will show you the overhead view. and what the rest of the map looks like for now. I didn't really do a whole lot more landscaping after Bruce and I's shenanigans this morning. I basically got the farm set up and other stuff sold that I don't need from the stream this morning. I've never spread manure. Only once in this game, and that was with Dumas Farms on Inglerot map, that Alpine expansion pack map. So this is all new to me. Something different. And that's what I'm going to do. Fertilizer will be all manure slurry on Grandpa's farm here. Lime will be, of course, lime spread, but alright, Dumas. When you get back, Dumas, we'll show the farm. So, how's everybody's Saturday night so far? My house is peace and quiet because my wife is over at her brother's babysitting kids overnight. And she tried to get me to go with her, but I said, no, I'm not the one that volunteered to go babysit. I had no idea about it, so don't go throwing me under the bus, woman. Ah, Shaming Man was in your stream spying, huh? Uh-huh, of course. Leave it up to that Shaming Man. I will also... Yeah, I have farming to do. So do you, Bruce. Yep. As soon as Dumas gets back in here, we'll show you the farm, because I'm sure he'll be right back, so don't go nowhere if you want to see the farm. I'm starting with 3 tractors because I went through my grandpa's story and he had 3 different tractors that were in that story. None of which, of course, I could get on the game. So I'm doing the best resemblance I can. Which is, it is what it is. But one of his first tractors was a Oliver Hart Par. Or Par Hart, however you say it. I can't remember now. Oliver Hart Par tractor. It's a tractor that's got steel wheels with spikes, and it was green. Okay, so here's what we're doing. As this tractor right here is resembling my grandpa's old B tractor, an old John Deere B tractor. So that's what this tractor is resembling right here. And then I got oh, ignore that tractor. I gotta sell that tractor yet. And then I got myself a 135. this tractor here is resembling my grandpa's, geez, now I forgot what it was. Hold on a second, I gotta look that up. In the message with Casey. Oh my goodness. I just sudden brain lapse. So this tractor is resembling a one of two things. It's resembling an M is probably the best way to say it, but it's resembling an old M tractor, an old Farmall M. And then this tractor right here is resembling the old Oliver, because I can't find a tractor that has steel spikes or anything. So that tractor right there is going to resemble the old Oliver. Why don't we team up on Chris? So, the overhead view of the farm is this right here. So, this is what the farm looks like. So, this road right here, I need to take that tree out. I forgot to take that tree out. I'm going to cut that tree out. But anyway, this road right here is a gravel road in Calhoun County, Iowa that goes west to east. This farm was northeast of Lake City, Iowa. My grandpa and grandma's house did sit just like that against the roadway, with a little backyard area right here and a little area of yard right here. I turned that into a little field. That's what I'm doing different. This right here actually extends down. It's supposed to be grass right here, but in my grandpa's story, I totally forgot that my grandpa had a love for horses. So we're going to have a couple of horses on here. As you look across out the front door of my grandpa and grandma's old house, you would see the cattle yard and the pig barn. This is the best resemblance I could get, is like this. So that's that right there. And then there's fields that go out here to the more of the property, but I cut that off because I don't remember what the family owned for fields. So this is all just imaginary right here. This is what I created. Of course, the water station and all that's not there. There is a windmill on the property, but I cannot remember, and the picture I looked at, it's not showing it. It's an old picture. But I put that windmill there because us kids used to go out in the front yard of Grandpa and Grandma's yard, and my Grandpa and Grandma had a huge church bell on a brick foundation, and we'd get in trouble for ringing that bell. So that kind of resembles the old church bell. These I put in there. They're not there on the farm. Okay, the part that was hard to resemble is this right here. And this is the best resemblance I could come up with. My grandpa and grandma back home in Iowa on the old farm, my grandpa made ethanol. And he took heat off of a corn cob and produced so much heat that he was able to make ethanol out of an old still. And there's a whole article about my family in an old magazine called Professional Farmers. So this is what this resembles, is the grain silo. And then this tall building resembles the still building. So this is the best resemblance I could get that I liked. All the other silos I looked at and buildings I looked at, it just it just wasn't fitting what I wanted it to look like. So there's an old barn right here. This is going to be the hayloft, but this is an old corn crib barn on the farm. This, of course, is just a machine shed. It's a open-fronted machine shed, and then I added in this extra shed right here. And behind this machine shed in the picture, there's a chicken coop. So this is our chicken coop right here. And there's some other little building, and I'm not sure what it was, and I cannot remember from that long ago. I just cannot remember because this farm doesn't exist. Somebody else owns it, and they've made changes. So I put in a straw shed right there. So that's kind of what that looks like. That's Grandpa and Grandma's farm right there. And then I put in a field right here. And down here I put a field, of course, right there too. But as for the rest of the map then, I'll show you what the rest of the map looks like from this screen. So this is what the map looks like right here. We have a local inn, a straw barn, a spinnery, industrial selling station, wood chip, sawmill, bakery, dairy, diner, garden center, root crops, windmill. And then there's the old Sly Hill homestead up there. So that's kind of what it's looking like. Alright, we got to get some more manure so we can finish that field. So this is just kind of going to be just farming for fun. Maybe do a little role play with it, but this is what it is. I'm probably going to end up getting rid of that buy anything silo too, but that was just to help me get started. But I will be getting rid of that. Mr. T-Bone, how are you doing, my friend? We get some more people in here, I'll show the farm again. Alright, so did I get that up there? Yeah, I did get that up there. Cheesecake? What the heck? Alright, T-Bone, thank you, my friend. Thank you. So let's see who else gets in here in the chat, and I'll show you guys the farm again. And welcome everyone to Rusty Money's Grandpa's Farm on No Man's Land. A recreation of my old grandpa and grandma's farm back in Calhoun County, Iowa, many years ago. Oh, see ya, Aiden. You gotta leave already there, buddy? We'll see you later, my friend. So, what's everybody's big plans tonight? I'm home alone for now. My wife and all my kids are gone. My wife's staying the night at her brother's house. So I'm thinking it's a good night to break out the old whiskey. Break out the whiskey and play some Farming Simulator with my good buddy Dumas Farms here in a little while. So to get this field here all fertilized, we'll go ahead and we will get the other tractor out and get it to cultivating some fields here. Rusty and whiskey. Oh boy. I don't have any right now. I just got cherry Dr. Pepper right now. That's it. That's just a good idea, but we'll see. Alright, let's get the other tractor here. I need to sell that tractor. Alright, oops. We need to get the cultivator. Be careful, I'll bust out the peanut butter whiskey. Peanut butter whiskey, what the heck? Welcome everyone to Rusty Money's Grandpa's Farm here on No Man's Land. Oh, really? I've never had it. I've never had it, my friend. Alright. Let's see how they're gonna do here. Alright, they're doing okay. Let's get this field going. Some more. Spread some more of that cheesecake. Yummy cheesecake there, T-Bone. Spread some of that yummy cheesecake. Oh, this is such ripe cheesecake right now. Nice, Dumas. There's reports coming in that there's a John Deere on fire in Lazy Acres. We will bring you video footage of this in the morning. The John Deere, what the heck? Shaming Man. Welcome to Grandpa's Farm, Shaming Man. So here we go. I'll show you. I'll show you how Grandpa's farm again. But before we do that, I'll go through these tractors really quick. So this tractor is resembling one of my grandpa's old tractors, uh, which I can't find in the mod hub, of course. But this tractor is resembling an old John Deere B. But that's what this is resembling here. And then the old tractor that's cultivating right here is resembling an old M tractor. That's what that's resembling. And then the old Ferguson right here. This is resembling my grandpa's old Oliver Hart Par tractor. Because I can't, of course, there's not one in the mod hub. But this is what that's resembling right there. As for the grandpa and grandma's old farm back in Calhoun County, Iowa, many years ago, this is what it looks like, people. This is what it looks like. We're looking at it the wrong way, but this is the way you would look at it right here. So, the house is sitting in the right direction. And there is, this would be backyard of the house, and all this here would be the more of the house yard, and then the grass would extend down here into a little triangle. But I put a horse pen in there because I went through my grandpa's story again the other day, and I forgot that he loved horses, and he only had a couple of them. So we're going to get a couple of horses on here. Across from the front of the house there was a cattle yard and a pig barn. So I'm trying out a new cattle pen, and trying out this pig pen for the first time also. Yes, I helped him get set up with Streamlabs today. Cool. This silo is resembling my grandpa's silo area and the ethanol plant area. Small little ethanol still on my grandpa and grandma's side of the family there was. My grandpa took heat source off of a corn cob and made ethanol alcohol out of it. This is an old barn right next to the silo area. So we got a hayloft right there, then the machine shed. Open front machine shed. Behind the machine shed there was a chicken coop, which is right here. And some other building that I can't really tell what it is, so I just put in a straw shed, and then I added this this extra shed right here. But that is Grandpa and Grandma's farm right there, old farm. Somebody else owns it now, but that's what it looked like. All these fields are, I just created because I can't remember what they owned because I was too little to know exactly what they owned for land. But that is Grandpa and Grandma's farm. As for the map is pretty much the same as it was this morning. I got in a whole bunch of sell points. The only sell points I'm going to work for is the BJ and slurry yard. I'm going to make myself work to put those down. But we've got sell points here. And then the old homestead up here with a couple of animal pens yet. But that's what it's looking like for right now. Those that missed the stream this morning, here's the landscaping. So if we go this way, we will go up to Upper Lake Farm. And here is Upper Lake Farm right here, which was part of our shenanigans stream today. Of course, I've sold a bunch of stuff and trying to get my grandpa's farm set up, but here was Upper Lake Farm, which transitioned into St. Croix flowage right here. And then from St. Croix flowage, we transition through these mountain areas right here into dark forest. This is what you see now is dark forest. And then the secret passage into their undisclosed area leads back out to my old Sly Hill homestead up there on the plateau. As for other sell point areas, I put in the windmill area, sell point right here. There's Shaming Man's what's left of his area. I sold one of your sheds, buddy, but at least I planted you new grass. Over here we got the industrial buildings with the root crop sell point right there. And then we venture down this way to the garden center. And over here to Bruce's Diner. Bruce's Diner right there. I'm not done really decorating everything because I wanted to make sure I got all my farms set up for the grandparents. But Farmer Cop's area campsite, we'll stay there. Then we go down this way towards the farm. Here's the sawmill area. And then the other root crop sell point right there. And then this area, where's it at here? Oh, it's right over there. So right across the farm, from the farm, is a little city. This little city is resembling my hometown, which is called Lake City, back home in Iowa. But this is kind of just a little small resemblance. We got the inn, and we got the spinnery, and we got the barn point. So that's what that's resembling right there. And that's pretty much it. Double sell point here with the bakery and the dairy. My river is resembling the Raccoon River that goes through Calhoun County, Iowa, but this is the Raccoon River right here. Coming back off of the lake up here by Farmer Cop's personal lake. But this is the old Raccoon River. Shaming Man, you stay away from it because you're not getting any of my raccoons to make your raccoon cheesecake. Yuck. Well, that's it in a nutshell, people. That's kind of it in a nutshell. You know, this is just going to be kind of do occasional live streams on here and just farm with everybody. Get these fields set up. Then I'm going to reduce my money down a lot lower than it is right now, but I just want to get the fields set up. I also, because of the windmills and what they pay out on here, I have several farm tax signs right there by the horse pen you can see there by the hedge line. I got several farm tax signs set up. I got 3 $10,000 tax signs and 5 $1,000 tax signs sitting over there. Because my windmills are making me too much money. So that's gonna help keep the money down, I hope. If it takes me too far in debt, then I'll remove a couple of signs. But from what I got figured out, we should be about even. Thank you, Shaming Man. Thank you, Bruce. Yeah, I said cheesecake. That's right, I said cheesecake. I ain't drinking no whiskey yet, but that might happen later. Alright, we need some more manure. Well, there's all those farm tax signs right there. Thank you guys. It's just something different to do. Something different to do with my YouTube community. Put in a little power washer station right there. I'm gonna transport my own livestock since I'm this close to the store. I wanted to put it this close to the store because I didn't want to mess with pallets. So I'm trying a new replenishment station. I'm using that replenishment station that's a storage container. So I don't have any of my MF shed pack on this map right now. Well, Shaming Man, I'll let you be the police chief, Shaming Man. As long as you treat me nice and you get me some Krispy Kremes. You make sure we got Krispy Kremes every morning, Shaming Man. I see how you and Bruce is y'all don't like our new air freshener. Yeah, Mr. T-Bone, yep. Yeah. So those that came in the stream here late, I've never really spread manure in this game. Until now. I only did once, and that was with Dumas Farms on that Alpine map. So using manure spreaders, this is kind of very new to me. That's how I'm going to play this farm, is using manure spreaders as we grow. I'll be buying and selling equipment, but we will progress with a little bit bigger equipment as time goes by. But my biggest tractor right now is this old Oliver, not Oliver, this old John Deere B right here, 52 horsepower John Deere B. Yeah, right, you have your fingers crossed behind your back. Yeah, heard that story before, Shaming Man. That's kind of like, because it holds true, but you know how everybody says, especially when they're in trouble, well, I swear that on my grandpa's grave, I did not do this. Well, that usually means you're lying. That usually means that somebody's not telling the truth. Yeah, so probably ain't gonna stream any challenges today. Been kind of in a little bit of a rough mood today, to be honest, because my daughter's been on my freaking nerves. It shouldn't be that way, but oh man. Me and Creative Dreams board had a meeting, and we have got some fancy equipment to show you, Bruce. Uh-oh. Shaming man, you just be careful with that old good friend of mine, Bruce. Just remember, shaming man can never hide. Kind of like those people that think they can outrun the cops. You can't outrun the radio. Sorry. We'll give you more than just some manure and potatoes next time, shaming man. You just watch out. We'll give you more than just potatoes and manure. uh, Bruce on the moped was so funny. It was fun. I had a good time. Yeah, Bruce and I were laughing before I even went live. Oh, we were having a good time. Because before we went live, I took Bruce through the whole area and just told him what we were kind of do, and we were both laughing. It was fun though. It was fun. It was fun. Yeah, that's what's always fun. Well, it'd be even funnier if we all could actually see, but uh, we could see everybody's facial expressions, especially like Shaming Man, T-Bone, Matt, Silver Eagle, and Brennan. If we all could have seen their facial expressions, that'd have been the best of all. We're almost done with this manure here. Almost. Finally. If I'd been using my Vicon spreader, I'd have been done a long time ago. I didn't turn seasons on yet either. I don't know if I'm going to, but so seasons is not on. Exactly, Bruce. Yep. Alright, well that's filling up. This guy is all done, it looks like. Except for, I bet, this end down here. But this top side, he didn't quite get all of it, I bet. Yep. We get just that little bit that they missed. And we'll move it on to the next field. Exactly, Shaming Man. Yeah, for whatever you had in your mind on Valentine's Day, I makes me wonder what goes through that guy's mind sometimes. Alright, leave that there. It's been great fun. It's the role play we never planned. Exactly. Jason, my friend, how are you doing, buddy? How's our good friend Farmer Cop? Is he recovering well, do you know? We're here on no man's land, Jason. I recreated my grandpa and grandma's old farm back in Calhoun County, Iowa. Which doesn't exist no more, but recreated it to the best of what I can remember. So, Jason, if you're still here, I'll give you I'll show you an overhead view of the farm, Jason. Here is an overhead view of Grandpa and Grandma's farm back in Iowa when I was a young kid. Pretty much every object is in the same place as it was in real life with a couple of added objects. But this is what it looks like right here. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, my friend. Jason, you'll have to look at the shenanigans video on my YouTube from today. You'll have to watch it. If you didn't see it this morning yet. But you'll have to watch the shenanigans video, Jason. Just make sure you don't got a mouthful of food or beverage, because you might spit it out. Oh, it was great fun. I was in six-wheeling the Forgetful Farmers stream earlier tonight, or earlier today, and he had just came into this shenanigans stream when we were getting ready to exit, so he had to go watch it yet. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's shenanigans against the shaming man and the shady boys. I mean shanty boys. Oh. It's great that we can have fun, everyone. It's great that we all can have some fun. With a little humor. A last little pass here, and we have everything fertilized. There's me here and over watching chat on the scheduled FC stream. It wasn't unscheduled, so a bunch of folks in and out of chat. Alright, Jason. I need to get my new bank card activated, because that's what I've been waiting for, is my new bank card. And then I'm going to be a member of Farmer Cops, whatever you call it, membership thing. Okay, so now where am I gonna keep this thing at? I really wish I had a drive-through shed. I'm not very good at backing up these deals. Yeah, Jason, yep. Let's see how well I can do this. Probably not very well. Come to the dark side, Rusty. It's full of cheesecake over here. Oh, yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, just keep telling me. Come on, you dirty rabbit. Yeah, but the problem there, Matt, is this is a swivel axle front end, or single axle, whatever you want to call the dang thing. Semi-trailer is a whole lot easier to back up. Yeah, forget that. Forget that. We're just gonna park it over here for right now. Okay. Now let's get the... Ooh, this is gonna need some fuel already. This tractor's been working tough. No, come on. Turn around here. Welcome everyone to Rusty Money's Grandpa and Grandma's farm. I recreated my Grandpa and Grandma's farm, which still is back in Calhoun County, Iowa, but somebody else owns the property. Sweet, Jason. Bring him on over, my friend. Hey, Matt, Mr. T-Bone, it's time I joined the Shady Boys. Oh, aren't you funny? Shaming man, aren't you funny? Anytime, shaming man. Oh. I'm having troubles here. Oh. There we go. That's what I was wanting to do. Over from FC's. Hey everyone. Hey there, Mark. We're here on No Man's Land. Rusty Money recreated his grandpa and grandma's farm from my childhood, which was back in Calhoun County, Iowa. So I give you all an overhead view here in just a second. But I'll give you all an overhead view of this old farm here. So here's the overhead view of my grandpa and grandma's old farm back home in Iowa. All the objects are in the same place approximately as they were in real life, just with a couple of added objects as well. Let me get rid of that menu so you can see that better. But here it is right here. I'll show you all the landscaping from this morning's shenanigans against the Shanty Boys and the Shaming Man. So just bear with me here. We'll take a little adventure across the map. But there is Grandpa and Grandma's farm. If we proceed down this way across the bridge, we're transitioning into what I called Upper Lake Farm here on No Man's Land. But here is Upper Lake Farm from the shenanigans this morning. And then we transition here into St. Croix Flowage, which then again becomes, after St. Croix Flowage here, it transitions into Dark Forest. So now we're into Dark Forest right here. And then we're back into Rusty Money Gaming's Sly Hill Homestead Challenge. Here's the old homestead up on the plateau. Just kind of mimicked what it was like. But anyway, the biggest point of this whole creation was Grandpa and Grandma's farm. Here's some sell point areas. Bruce's Diner right there. And then my good buddy Farmer Cop was fishing with his family and relatives here at the lake this morning on the shenanigans. So Bruce's Gaming and myself had to go visit with Farmer Cop that was up here camping and fishing. So you'll have to watch the shenanigans stream on my YouTube channel, and you'll better understand what's going on. But this is Grandpa and Grandma's farm right here. Here it is. Oh my goodness, Mark. I spent let's just say all of this right here, all this farm right here took me all afternoon because I was picky about how the objects placed and where they placed. But this took all afternoon. All afternoon from probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon until about 6 o'clock tonight. I spent all on that, and then I also added in, what else did I do? I added in something else. Another sell point. I can't remember which one. The most hours I spent was creating this. Which this does, you'll have to watch my shenanigans stream because this looks different now. But if you watch the shenanigans stream on my YouTube channel from this morning, you'll see that there was some other objects here that were sold, that I've sold. But this is what took the longest right here, was making this look good for the shanty boys to understand how it flowed. But yeah, we got Upper Lake Farm into St. Croix Flowage into the Dark Forest, and then into my Sly Hill Homestead Challenge. Because my YouTube channel is about a lot of live streams of survival challenges. Because I am the creator of a Facebook group called Farming Simulator Challenges on Facebook, which is a group of farming simulator game players that come up with survival challenges and share it to the group. And then you can choose what survival challenge you want to do. But I currently have a survival challenge on Wilhelmina Forest that I'm doing, which is very similar to Farmer Cop's gameplay on Wilhelmina Forest. But I'm on PlayStation 4, so it's a little bit different. I also currently do live streams on a survival challenge here on No Man's Land, and it's called the Sly Hill Homestead Challenge. And in the near future, I'll be streaming a challenge on Dark Forest once I create the challenge. And I'm currently also starting the No Mods challenge on Fellsbrunn. So I do a lot of live streams of survival challenges, a whole bunch of different kinds of survival challenges. But this here is just kind of a let's play for my YouTube channel, just to farm with everybody on my Grandpa and Grandma's farm here. I didn't talk about the tractors with some of you new people in here. I can't resemble, this is the best I can resemble my grandpa's tractor. But this here was my grandpa's old John Deere B tractor. This is what that's resembling. Because I'm on PlayStation and I've got a lot of different kinds of tractors. This tractor right here is resembling my grandpa's old M. That's what that's resembling. And then I got one more tractor. This is going to be odd, but this tractor right here is resembling my grandpa's first tractor, which was actually an Oliver Hart Par. A tractor with steel tires and spikes, but that's what that's resembling because I can't find anything else that's closer in resemblance. But anyway, I'm just doing this for fun. Something different, and I love small equipment farming. I've been small equipment farming in games since about November. Okay, wonder if it'll take the next. How are y'all doing? Doing great. Johnson Outdoors, doing great. Let's see, what are we going to plant here? Let's have this guy plant us some soybeans right here. So we'll let them plant some soybeans. Yeah, no better than Farmer Cop currently. Yeah. I had COVID back a year ago in January. I was in the hospital over the weekend before they knew what COVID was COVID. It was about 30 days after that they figured out what COVID was. But I was in the hospital from Friday to Monday and was miserable. I also, for everybody that's new in this stream, I also am a full-time police officer in a small community here in Nebraska. A community of only 1,900 people. I've been in law enforcement for 21 years now. March was 21 years. I'm in my early 40s, married, got 4 kids. But I am a full-time police officer as well. Actually in 2 different communities. I work also part-time in a community that is about 13 miles from my home here. I work part-time as a police officer for a small community as well on my days off. So at my part-time job I work about 3 or 4 days a month. Oh, good deal there, Shaming. Man, I didn't know that. So good deal. You got. Actually, they tested my daughter this morning too, but it's just her allergies. But the test came back negative. So it's just her allergies kicking in again already. So all of you new ones there in the stream, if you got any questions at all, you know, ask. I'm more than happy to chat. I love to talk. I love to talk like Farmer Cop does. I also love Krispy Kreme donuts. Those are the best. So if you start talking donuts, make sure you bring me some. All right, Nicholson. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Oh no, Johnson Outdoors. Not good, my friend. Alright, so I do this a lot, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it now while we got everybody here because a lot of times people are shocked that I do it, but anyway, I gotta give my daily shout outs. I usually give daily shout outs. I can't remember everybody, but I do my best. I got to shout out my good friend and one of my moderators, Bruce's Gaming. Bruce's Gaming's got some great YouTube content there for Farming Simulator, everyone, on his YouTube. But Bruce's Gaming live streams Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern. So thank you, Bruce's Gaming, for being a part of RustyMoney Gaming here on YouTube. Thank you to the Shaming Man, the Shaming Man Games, everyone. The Shaming Man Games also has great Farming Simulator content there on YouTube. He does a Farm Sim talk show on Mondays. Or on Sundays, I mean. Correct that statement. On Sundays, usually. So thank you to the Shaming Man Games. Thank you to my good friends, the Shanty Boys, which consist of Matt, Mr. T-Bone, Silver Eagle, Luke, and Brennan Gaming. Thank you all for being huge supporters of Rusty Money Gaming here on YouTube. Make sure you all check out the Shanty Boys. They're map creators for Farming Simulator. Matt created St. Croix Flowage, and Mr. T-Bone created Dark Forest, and Silver Eagle just came out with Upper Lake Farm. They have a lot of other maps there on PC, but I play on PlayStation 4. I just haven't switched to what we call the dark side yet. But maybe someday I'll be playing on the dark side as well. So thank you to my good friends, the Shanty Boys. Thank you to Six Wheel and the Forgetful Farmer. Six Wheel and the Forgetful Farmer, they're on YouTube. Plays a lot of Farming Simulator, both on console and PC. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Six Wheelin', but Six Wheelin's got a pretty well-known stream called Lunchtime with Six. So make sure you look up Six Wheelin', the Forgetful Farmer on YouTube. As well as Red Viking. Red Viking there on YouTube. Is another great Farming Simulator game player, so thank you, Red Viking. I can't remember his numbers with his name, but if you look up Red Viking, it'll probably show up. Thank you to Dubo20. Dubo20 also is usually in the stream chat here on Rusty Money Gaming, so thank you to Dubo20. Thank you to Marty Cantrell, Logan Barcott, Logan Reagan, Braxton Burnett, Marty Cantrell, Logan Barcott, Cameron Cup, the Tosh Father. The Tosh Father has another great YouTube channel there on YouTube with different kinds of gameplay. And I can't forget about Jethro 440's Gaming. Jethro 440's Gaming on YouTube is the co-creator of my Farming Simulator Challenges Facebook group. I came up with the idea, but he helped me name the group, so thank you to Jethro 440's Gaming. Thank you to Backwoods, Backwoods 201 Gaming. Backwoods 201 Gaming is actually the individual that inspired me to take my survival challenges live into live stream on YouTube. So thank you, Backwoods 201 Gaming. Thank you to NDG Gaming, NDG Gaming on YouTube. Live streams on Farming Simulator a lot. Thank you to my new friend on YouTube, as well as in Farming Simulator, by the name of Farmer Rev. Farmer Rev, thank you, my friend, for all of your support here on Rusty Money's YouTube channel. So thank you, Farmer Rev. Thank you, Old Timer Dave. Old Timer Dave is another great Farming Simulator streamer on YouTube. Driver 53 Gaming. Thank you, Driver 53 Gaming, for your visits here on the channel. Driver 53 Gaming does some tutorial videos on his YouTube channel. So thank you, Driver 53. Crazy Monkey Gaming. Crazy Monkey Gaming is another supporter here on Rusty Money Gaming channel. Crazy Monkey Gaming has an excellent survival series on a map called Montana. And he has an excellent hardship series on It starts on New Woodshire, and Season 2 is on No Man's Land. So thank you to Crazy Monkey Gaming. Thank you to Evil Clown on YouTube. Evil Clown plays Farming Simulator, as well as he has a great Throwback Thursdays series on YouTube, where he records videos of gaming content from games from the past. Anyone here from UK? I'm not sure there, Mark. I'm from northeast Nebraska. I'm about 2 hours southwest of Sioux City, give or take a little time. I'm from the northeast Nebraska area. Scotland. Nice, Jason. Thank you for joining in the stream here, Jason. And thank you all for coming over here from my good buddy Farmer Cop's chat and streams. So thank you to my good friend Farmer Cop. From one LEO brother to another, be safe, stay safe, and get well soon, my friends. And I cannot forget about one of my favorite map creators, Alien Jim. Thank you, Alien Jim. Alien Jim actually has been in one of my live streams on Mercury Farms. So thank you to Alien Jim for watching RustyMoney Gaming on YouTube. I really like that blue heart there, Jason. That means a lot, my friend. Alien Jim made No Man's Land, Sussex Farms, Washaw, Nevada, and Mercury Farms. Mark. Thank you, Jason. So who am I missing yet? Who am I missing? Who have I not mentioned? Dumas Farms. I know you're listening, my friend. But Dumas Farms there on YouTube is a close friend of RustyMoney on PlayStation Network, known as Wisconsin Skinny. And Dumas Farms and myself do a Survival Sunday show, which I hope we get another Survival Sunday show in this weekend, because it's been a few weeks since we've done Survival Sundays for everyone. If you're not familiar with Survival Sundays, you'll have to look at the Survival Sundays playlist on my YouTube channel. Basically, it's a mod review, but it's live, and we help a lot of people that do survival challenges. We've actually had everyone that's watched, somebody has learned something that they didn't know. Ah, Dumas, my friend. Oh, I feel like I'm forgetting some people. which I know I am, but I can't remember them all the time. I try to do my best on these daily shoutouts. I do shoutouts every live stream I do. It might not be everybody, it might not be as many names, but I do shoutouts every single live stream. So thank you to Mark Thor. Thank you to Jason Donnelly, if I'm pronouncing your guys' names right. Thank you to Johnson Outdoors. And thank you to anybody else that I missed that's there in the chat. As well as thank you to Julia Payton, Maria Cav, Golden Jet Simulations, Nicholson Farms, JB Agri Videos, Lions Agri, I Do Agri. Thank you all for your support here on Rusty Money's YouTube channel. Alright, we better check on that other tractor that's seeding that field. Oh, they're still seeding away. Alright, good deal. Good deal. Okay. I'm gonna get livestock yet too, but I don't know if I'm gonna get livestock yet this stream. I want to get these fields seeded. That's what I really want to get done. After I get some livestock here on Grandpa and Grandma's farm, I will be reducing my money. That's what my plan is. Oh, Mark, what mods do I generally use? Well, I do a lot of small equipment farming now there, Mark. So I use a whole bunch, but I'll show you here. Let me get off that tractor, it'll be a lot easier. I do a lot. I love small tractors. I tell you what, I haven't used a large tractor in this game for a long time other than in shenanigans videos. But as for small tractor mods, the ones I have on right now are I'm a big Dutes fan. I became a Dutes fan doing survival challenges. So I like every one of these Dutes tractors. There's a Fent. I love the Ferguson pack. I always have the Ferguson pack on. These Winter F tractors are good. And I'm a big Massey Ferguson. Massey Ferguson's my favorite, so I have a lot of Massey Fergusons. Um, I just put out my first top 10 mods, but it was geared towards small tractors. And actually, my most favorite tractor of all in-game, whether modded or in-game, is this tractor right here, the Ursus 4x4 pack. That is my most favorite tractor of all. Outside of Massey Ferguson, Shaming Man, this is my most favorite tractor in Farming Simulator. The Ursus 4x4 pack by Driver 300. My other favorite mod that I always have on, but I don't get to use a lot anymore because the price went up because of its update. But one of my other most favorite mods is the D754 truck pack right here. This D754 truck. Otherwise, what do I use a lot? I use those Dutch tractors a lot. Not so much equipment, and I use harvester-wise. I use this harvester a lot because of survival challenges. This is the cheapest harvester on console gaming for Farming Simulator. My favorite. Oh my goodness, my favorite colors on the Ursus are red and blue. Mark, red and blue. Cause in real life, I'm actually a Ford man. I am a Ford man. So I love the color blue. Let's see. For trailers, I do have a couple of favorite trailers when it comes to just tippers that are modded. Some of my favorite modded tippers are actually this one right here, the EB770 pack. And probably the other favorite is actually this pack here. The PPTS 4 and 5. Because this tipper has a trailer hitch on it. And it comes in very, very handy. I love this tipper. Let's see. As for what else can I tell you? I like mowers. You get into mowers, I like about any of the mowers, but one of my newest favorite mowers is actually this mod right here, the RZ-3 mower. I use this a lot in survival challenges because it's cheap, doesn't require a lot of horsepower, but in my live streams on survival challenges I use this mower a lot to start with. Probably one of my most favorite things, and one of the things I'm most known for, all you new people, is actually potato technology. Potato technology. Yes, shanty boys, I said taters. I do a lot of potatoes in survival challenges. A lot. Because they're cheap to do and they're cheap to harvest. Because you only need this piece of equipment right here for $250. And then you need a planter. And I always use this one. That's $1,100 right there. And then you just need a small tractor with a front loader and a bucket to pick up the potatoes after you have them harvested and put them in a tipper. That's all you need. So I do a lot of potatoes. My favorite fertilizer technology mod is actually this one right here. The Vicon PS1004. This is my favorite fertilizer mod. But then again, you know, I do a lot of small equipment, so that's what makes the difference there. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. I mean, I use a bunch of other things too, but I'm always trying to get a truck. I love truck mods. And the reason I do is because when I first started playing Farming Simulator, I didn't start playing Farming Simulator until last summer, in about probably June or July. I never played any Farming Simulator until FS19. and I've been hooked since then. And I was trying to do a survival challenge on No Man's Land like everybody tries to do, and I couldn't find my love for the map at that time. So I actually created a survival challenge of my own on Mercury Farms, where I started on hillside farms and then had to move to the poultry farm. But in that challenge I created, I limited myself to Mercury Farms because there's a lot you can do on the Mercury Farms map. One of which a lot of people forget about, which is you can shut the hedge and fence lines off. You just got to know where to shut it off at. But Mercury Farms map is my favorite map of all in Farming Simulator and will always be my favorite map. I love that map. But on that map, the reason I like trucks so much is because you can do a lot of truck driving on Mercury Farms. And if you're confused by that, I have a video on my YouTube channel called Hedge Shutoff and Truck Driving on Mercury Farms. So if you're all intrigued or interested in Mercury Farms, you might want to check out that video. It shows you all kinds of things you can do on that map. So I'm always trying to... Oh, sounds like my kids are home. Farm dogs barking. Sorry about that, everyone. Murphy. Yeah, it is, Jason. Yep. All of Alien Jim's maps are great trucking maps, including Washaw. Washaw is also, and you could make No Man's Land and sell points. Julia, welcome to the stream. All right, we should probably check that tractor that's seeding that field. That tractor is done seeding that field. In the kitchen. Let's see. It did get this end here. I thought it missed this end, except for right down here. Yeah. Alright, so now let's move this over to another field here. Let's go ahead and we'll get some more seed in it though. Fill it up. Marty, welcome to the stream, Marty. Welcome, my friend. Let's go fill this baby up with some seed. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha, Julia. Oh, everyone in chat, if you're lost by what I call the shenanigans, I give you just a short little essay here. Not essay, but I give you a short story, and I'm not very good at telling it. Shaming Man is way better. But the Shaming Man Games is a supporter here on RustyMoney's YouTube channel, and the Shaming Man Games does a live stream. It started on No Man's Land, and he called it the Creative Dreams series. And on the Creative Dreams series on No Man's Land, the Shaming Man Games invited his YouTube subscribers to be a part of the map and own different placeables on the map. So Rusty Money Gaming was nominated the police chief of Creative Dreams and was the owner of the time, and for some reason on Valentine's Day they all decided Rusty Money kicked me out as being the police chief of the community there on Creative Dreams on No Man's Land for Shaming Man Games, and they dumped trash and manure and did all this other kinds of stuff on the biogas plant property. And from there, that led to the shenanigans, kind of. Kind of in a nutshell, because shut down Bruce's Diner. Bruce's Gaming on YouTube was the owner of Bruce's Diner on the Creative Dreams with the Shaming Man games. And supposedly RustyMoney shut down Bruce's Diner as well. So, in the midst of all that, there was several different shenanigans between the Shanty Boys, Bruce's Gaming, the Shaming Man games. So that's how, I don't know. It's kind of how the shenanigans all started a little bit. Was basically decided RustyMoney was corrupt. But anyway, that's that, you know. It is all fun, T-Bone. It is all fun. Ah, I know a name I forgot to mention. I forgot to mention my good friend Speedy Farmer there on YouTube. If you all love time-lapse videos, I suggest you look up Speedy Farmer on YouTube. Speedy Farmer on YouTube. Big supporter here on RustyMoney Gaming. Has some great time-lapse videos for Farming Simulator. Brennan Gaming, welcome Brennan Gaming to the stream here. Brennan Gaming is another part of the Shanty Boys, everyone. I'm just not sure if Silver Eagle and Luke are here. Probably not, but I think we still got Matt, Mr. T-Bone, and Brennan. So yeah, if y'all want to see some good laughs, make sure you check out any shenanigans videos by the Shaming Man, Matt of the Shanty Boys, RustyMoney Gaming, and Bruce's Gaming. Are all a part of the shenanigans. So if you watch that shenanigans stream of mine from this morning, I suggest that you don't eat anything and you don't drink anything while you're watching it. Okay, Rusty, I'm hitting the bed. I have payback video to make for you and Bruce. I'm bringing the whole dark side. Oh, great, Shaming Man. Oh, that means I gotta make another shenanigans video already. Again. Oh, it's fun. See you later, Shaming Man. Take care, my friend, and thank you for coming into the stream. So, is anybody new to the stream? Anybody new to the stream? Can you post a comment there, and I'll show you the overhead view of Grandpa and Grandma's farm here. No, Marty. This is just a Let's Play here on no man's land. I recreated my grandpa and grandma's farm, which was back home in Iowa, where I was born and grew up for part of my life. But this is, thank you, Shaming Man. You too, my friend. Thank you, Johnson Outdoors. But this is Grandpa and Grandma's farm, back home in Calhoun County, Iowa. Every object is in the approximate location as it would be in real life. So we have the farmhouse right here. All of this right here would be the yard, which I turned it into a field right there. Across the house, from the house, was the cattle yard, which we have a cattle pen right here and a pig barn right here. From the house, this direction, there was an old corn crib barn right here, which we have a hay loft. Right here was the silo on Grandpa and Grandma's farm back home in Iowa, where my grandpa was very, very in. Is that from memory? No, Mark, I have a picture. I have a picture, and I did the best I could to fit the picture. The biggest reason I wanted to do this, Mark, was it's my grandpa was the first person in the entire state of Iowa to produce a legal quart size of ethanol off of a family farm. And it's on display in a museum in Iowa. But this was the silo area of the farm. The tall building here, this is the Russian silo mod in the mod hub. But the tall building here would represent the building where the still was located that produced the heat to make ethanol on the family farm. My grandpa took an ear of corn cob and discovered that you could produce a tremendous amount of heat off of a corn cob and turn that into what would help produce ethanol. And my grandpa operated every tractor on the farm from that ethanol plant, which doesn't exist no more. My grandpa was stubborn. This was back in the late 70s, early 80s, so back about 78 to like 81, 82, give or take, somewhere around there. I was young. I'm in my early 40s. I would have been like 4 or 5 when this was all taking place. But there was an open front machine shed right here. Behind the machine shed was how the property looks. Minus, of course, these placeables. I put those in because of game. And I put in this water station. This windmill actually represents a church bell that Grandpa, or I should say that us kids, my cousins and my brother and I, irritated Grandpa with. There was an old church bell that was on a cement block foundation, and we'd always go outside and ring that bell like crazy, and it annoyed Grandpa. So anyway, that's it. I'll tell you a little bit of a story. So I can't really show you, but so the barn actually rested up against the cattle yard, right against it. The barn did. And there was a little piece of the fence that was always broke loose, and there was this stubborn pig that liked us kids, believe it or not, and would follow us around the farm. So anytime we went back home to visit, it always seemed that my cousins were always at the farm. And we'd go get Arnold the pig out, and Grandpa would just go stir crazy. We even named the pig Arnold. I won't forget that. But Grandma just loved it. Grandma just ate it up. She loved every minute of it. She couldn't believe that that pig would just follow us around the yard. Never hurt any of us. Never ran off the property. It just followed us around the yard. Silver Eagle, my friend, thank you for stopping in the stream here. Silver Eagle is a member of the Shanty Boys, everyone. He is the creator of your Upper Lake Farm map. Thank you, Silver Eagle, and I'm sorry that you like potatoes so much. Y'all gotta watch the shenanigan videos to understand that comment, but if you watch the shenanigan stream from this morning, you'll see why Silver Eagle posted that comment there in the stream chat. But that's just some stories there of the old family farm. But my grandpa was stubborn, and my grandpa got sick and actually suffered from lung cancer. And passed away when I was in 8th grade. And from that point, things just went downhill. My stream is dark now? Really? Oh, great. Really? Just when things are getting so good? I'll give it a couple minutes and see if it comes back to life, because I don't know why I'm not having any problems on my end here, but obviously I can't see that. That is really dark. Alright, well, if it don't come back here in a minute or two, I'll continue to talk, but I appreciate everyone that has, I don't have any internet issues right now, Brennan. I don't have low signal or anything on what it's telling me here, but YouTube must be having some issues or something. But anyway, unless it comes back, I'll just continue to end it. But I appreciate everyone that has stopped in the stream here. Showing a connection issue, really? Oh, it shows I'm live, shows I'm good, but I appreciate everyone that has stopped. I'm sorry for this loss of video, obviously. So with that said, I guess if it doesn't come back, we'll just call it a stream. But I appreciate everyone, please. Appreciate you all for stopping in. All of you all that came over from Farmer Cop's chat because of Jason and Hitman, if Hitman was there also. Thank you, Jason, for inviting everybody over here. That was awesome of you, my friend. So thank you all for coming over here. Hope you enjoyed seeing Grandpa's farm, and we will catch you all later. If I still don't have video, somebody please let me know I don't have video. I'll end it. I don't want to end it. I was having fun chatting with everybody, telling stories. But it is what it is, I guess, you know. Stuff like that happens, but it's unfortunate that it had to happen that way. So I guess I'll end it because we're not seeing any picture, which I don't know, Bruce. I'm live on my end, but evidently it's black, I guess. So, is it still black for you there, Bruce and Mark? And Marty? Can somebody still tell me if it's still black? If it's still black, I'm just gonna end it. Alright, well, I'm sorry, everyone, but thank you all for the great stream, and we'll see you all later. And you're all welcome back anytime here on Grandpa's Farm. We'll see you later. Much love, everyone.